So last week I had been intending to see The Watched, also known as The Watchers, the directorial debut of Seine Shyamalan, and filmed here in Ireland. But two factors changed my mind. First, the trailer, which makes the film look like nothing more than just another formulaic mystery box movie with a standard twist at the end. And second, the producer. The producer is the director's father, and that man is M. Night Shyamalan, a name that has become the gold standard in self-indulgence, predictability, and cliché.
What a twist!
So instead, myself and my wife decided to stay at home and watch the new Netflix release that's gotten people talking, the French action horror film Seine, also known by its far less poetic English title, Under Paris. So, what did I think?
Somewhere beyond the sea, somewhere waiting for me.
3 years after the shark attack in the Pacific that killed her team and her husband, marine biologist Sophia, played by Berenice Bejo, is informed by environmentalist campaigners that there is a saltwater shark in the Seine. The shark that Sophia knows as Lilith. The shark that killed her husband. Now, if you heard that synopsis and thought to yourself, what? Then don't worry, you are not alone. You know, there was a time, not so long ago, you'd go to this wondrous place called a video store on a Saturday night, hoping to find the latest release you'd missed in the cinemas 6 months earlier. Only to discover the film you'd intended to rent had been booked out solid for 3 weeks in advance.
Yeah, well, we kind of came here for Skateboard Dog 2, Pup
Oh yeah,
Police.
that's a good movie, right?
So...
Yeah, you got that line?
I forbid you to see that movie. It's not...
But he's a police dog now.
So instead, you came home with a direct-to-video exclusive, usually from the Canon Corporation, starring Charles Bronson or Bruce Campbell. Now, if you were lucky, you might find a diamond in the rough, but let's face it, most were just B-movie dreck. Why bring this up, I hear you ask? Well, to me, streaming has become the direct-to-video for the 21st century. And with Under Paris, Netflix has just proven it's the Canon Pictures of streaming. This movie is trash. Well made, but still B-movie trash. But sometimes, just sometimes, even trash can be entertaining. Now before I go any further, I have to admit, in these days of ridiculous budgets, director Xavier Gans, perhaps best known for his ultra-bleak apocalyptic thriller The Divide, has pulled off a bit of a miracle. This film cost $20 million, and Gans has managed, it seems, to put every cent up on the screen. The production values, the cinematography, all look like a film with 6 times the budget. It's the same with the cast, led by Academy Award nominee Berenice Bejo. Not one person gives a weak performance. Which is even more astonishing when you witness just how ludicrous the plot of this film gets. At times, Under Paris' screenplay feels less than words on a page than a series of clichés taken from American movies but done with a French twist. Take the opening premise where Sophia has returned to Paris, only for Lilith, the shark that killed her husband in the Pacific, to swim thousands of miles in pursuit. Now where have we seen that before?
Come on, sit down, will you? We'll get dinner.
I don't
It's all
want
right.
anyone in my family anywhere near the water. Never again. Never.
Hey, come on. You can't believe that voodoo. Sharks don't commit murder. They don't pick out a person.
It picked out Sean. It killed your father.
Dad died from a heart attack.
He died from fear. The fear of it killed him.
Mom. Listen to me. There's never been a great white where we live. Ever. It's one water. They don't like it. It's
Your brother's
too
dead. Your
shallow.
father's dead.
With cliched cutout characters lifted, it seems, whole from other films, such as The Mayor of Paris, who seems more concerned what the reports of a shark will do to tourism in the run-up to the Olympics than the danger of a shark itself.
What am I, an ass? When you called me, I called Elkins and her bosses. Nothing she saw is proof of anything.
So that means we're not going to do anything, huh?
Martin, don't press it this time.
The film seems to be attempting a political commentary, but even here it flounders. Get it? Flounders? With the character of the mayor, hinted at as being based on Paris's real-life mayor, Anne Hidalgo. But how many outside of Paris, let alone France, would get that? There also appears to be an environmental message, claiming pollution is the cause of these mutated sharks and how mankind should treat the seas better. But even here, that point is soon forgotten, thanks to the fact that the eco-warriors who are trying to save the sharks are so stupidly annoying that you'll find yourself doubled over, howling with laughter as the sharks chew them in a way I have not seen done so creatively since Deep Blue Sea.
We're going to pull together and we're going to find a way to get out of here. First, we're going to seal off this...
And I know the filmmakers realised that if the audience even paused to think about the concept, they'd realise just how idiotic this was becoming. That's why they decided not to slow down, not to give us time to consider just how ludicrous this is getting. Instead, they hammer us with plot twist after ridiculous plot twist, like an overexcited 8-year-old on a sugar rush. Until we get to a finale, which involves hundreds of triathlon swimmers who seem not to notice fellow competitors being eaten by sharks, and a final sequence involving apparently thousands of unexploded artillery shells that lie in the bottom of the Seine, that makes Top Secret look like Saving Private Ryan.
Order! Order!
Under Paris is a mess, but it is a very silly, very funny, glorious mess, with a left-of-field ending that is unexpected and screams sequel. I think its strength lies in the fact that Gans and company never take the audience for granted. This film may be pure cheese, but they present it as a fine meal. They take care in its presentation. This may be a very stupid film, but like so many of those B-movies we rented on a Saturday night, at least it's never boring. Under Paris is on Netflix, and although it is far from a classic, it will keep you entertained and, more importantly, keep you laughing. Precisely what a throwaway summer release should do. I'm just not quite sure it's in the way the filmmakers intended.
Well, you gotta hand it to those dolphins. They just wanted it more.
I kinda wish I hadn't freed their leader and, doomed mankind.
Oh, honey, I wouldn't say doomed. It's gonna be an adjustment, no question. But,
Please, sir, I want some more.
More?
All right, stop it. Stop it right there. Go on, fill up the bowl.
And if you liked this episode of So What Did I Think, and want to see more, please click like and subscribe. Remember, always subscribe. Thanks for watching.